Now, it's no secret on this channel that I've made a lot of ranking videos, but in some of those videos, it can be hard to compare two sets because their prices are just way too apart. So, in this video, I'm going to be trying to single out the worst Ninjago set from every single price point. 4 plus sets will not be included in this video just because I think that's kind of cheating. So let's get right into it, starting off with the cheapest price point for Ninjago, $10. Now, not gonna lie, for $10, this was a really hard pick because all of the Lego sets are really similar in quality. So there aren't too many bad $10 sets in my opinion. Unfortunately, for this price point, I'm gonna have to go with Zane's Ice Motorbike. I don't think this is a bad set. It's actually a pretty decent set. The minifigure is okay, but $10 sets in my opinion should either have a really good build or come with two minifigures, and this set has an okay build but only comes with one minifigure, which I think is what ultimately makes it lacking, because with that extra minifigure, this set would not have been in this video. So yeah, an unfortunate pick, but I'm gonna have to put it at this price point. Next up, we have $20. The set that I'm picking is going to be the Fangire mech. Now, I know you guys will tell me in the comments that this set is technically $25, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be rounding down because, come on, I couldn't not put this set on this video. This set is atrocious. I mean, if you just look at this thing, I don't even know what it's supposed to be. The designer said it's supposed to look like a dinosaur, and I mean, like, yeah, kind of. But also, it just looks really weird. The hands just look really clunky. And overall, the minifigure selection isn't saving this set either. Kendo Cole, I think, is just a really cheap minifigure to put in here. It would have been much better if we got an actual suit for Cole. And the Fangire, while he is not a bad minifigure, I don't think he's amazing, and he definitely doesn't save this set by any means. And also, I'm really confused as to why he's holding a banana. So overall, this set is a real stinker, a real F tier set for me, so I'm going to be putting it at this price point. Next up for $30, and again, this one was a hard pick. We don't have too many really bad $30 sets, just more of some like mid $30 sets. Unfortunately, again, I'm going to have to pick another set from the earlier waves of Ninjago. This time I'm going with the Skeleton Bowling, and this set I think is bad in my opinion for a pretty simple reason. This set only has one minifigure. I mean, there's not much you can do to save a $30 set if it only has one minifigure. They have all of these skeletons, but like those don't really count as minifigures, and the overall build is pretty bland and two-dimensional, like most builds back in 2011, 2012. Overall, getting one minifigure again definitely hurts this set a lot. It was a cool idea having like a playset type Lego set, but I feel if they just included one or two more minifigures, this set would not be in this video. But it is. Next up, $40. Now, $40 was a little bit easier than the $30 range in my opinion. For this range, I'm going to be picking the Ninja Tuner car. I really don't like this set. The vibe that they were going for, like this whole technology vibe, I just don't think it works really well. Ninjago has done way better cars, like case in point, Zane's Dragon Power Spinjitzu race car. I think that one was pretty fantastic, but this one's really bad in my opinion. The front half looks okay. I'm not sure why the windshield is only like this one piece. I feel like the windshield should be a lot bigger. The color scheme is not bad, but I think where this set really fails has to be the back. I mean, it just looks so ugly, and there isn't much else redeeming this set. The minifigures are super bland and uninteresting. You can get them in literally way cheaper sets. And overall, the price isn't saving this one either. $40 for just about 400 pieces. That's average, and it's definitely the worst $40 Ninjago set out there. Next up, going into the $50 price range, this one was also pretty obvious for me. It's gotta be Aaron's Ninja Off-Road Buggy car. Now, this set has one flaw and one flaw only, but it's a pretty big flaw in my opinion, and that is the price. This set comes with under 300 pieces, so I'm not sure where they got the idea of selling this for $50. Now, you guys will argue that this set does have some big pieces, which is true. Some of these pieces are pretty big, but overall, taking into account the total volume of the car, it's $35 max. And again, the minifigure selection is not saving this set at all. All of these minifigures, except for the exclusive Climber Cole minifigure, come in cheaper sets, and in my opinion, way better sets too. So overall, I'm going to be putting this set at the bottom of this price range. Moving on to $60. This one was a really hard pick for me, and overall I'm not really satisfied with the pick I ended up going with. I ended up going with the Ninja Copter from 2013. But honestly, all of the $60 Ninjago sets that we've gotten so far have been pretty spot on, so it's really hard to pick a worst. Like take for example Zane's Titan Mech Battle, or the original Titan Mech Battle, or like the Dawn of the Iron Doom. All of those sets are really really good, and it's really hard to pick a worst set when you have just such good sets. But overall, talking about this set, it's not a bad set. Getting pixels nice. The other minifigures are pretty boring, but the version of Zane is not bad. Overall, this build, it's not a bad build like I've been saying again and again, but it's just not as great as it could have been. So I'm going to be putting it at this price point. Finally, for $70, and this set I do think is not that bad also, but it's also not great. I'm going to be going with the Temple of Light. Now this is one of those sets that I think definitely shows its age a little bit. I mean, looking at the temple, it's again just really two-dimensional. Just looks like a lot of plates stacked on top of each other, which to be fair, it definitely is. I love the pillars on the top, but overall this temple especially just doesn't look that great. The mech is not bad, especially not bad for 2013, but again, comparing it to modern standards, some of the other $70 sets, it's not great either. The minifigure selection I think is pretty good in this one, getting the Possessed Garmadon, but I think Possessed Garmadon was just about the laziest thing they could have done for a Overlord controlled Garmadon. I just don't think that he looks all that great with that Stone Warrior helmet that's painted black. I think they could have done a lot more with him, or just not included him and given us like General Kozu or something like that. Master Wu is pretty good, and Golden Lloyd's also great, not gonna lie, but you can get all of them in cheaper sets. Stone Warriors are not that interesting, so overall, just because this set was not as great compared to the other $70 sets, I'm gonna be putting it here in this video. So guys, that's it for this video. If you haven't already, make sure to check out the series where I did the best sets at every price. I'm sure you'll like that. It's on the end screen right now. But other than that, part 2 will be out soon, and I'll see you in the next one.